Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and for 37 weeks now, we have been spending $100 a week on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes on our Nooch 2 Lightspeed account right here in front of you, and seeing where that gets us, and it's taken us many, many places, and it's about to take us to some more places right now. Let's take a look at the roster. We're going to come back to this in a second, by the way. Well, let's not look at the roster. Let's go look at Conquest. I'm going to have Darth Bane. So Darth Bane will be here, and let me go look at my reward track. Right now, I'm getting the gold crate. I need 25 more shards. Boom, I only need actually 19 more shards, but I'm going to have Darth Bane as of this round of Conquest. I need to save up his gear, so I'm working on that right now. I would like to relic him immediately. I've got some Zetas and Omicrons saved. And that'll be all my Zetas and Omicrons. Let's see how many Zeta. I mean, do I need all three? I think I don't need all three if I remember right. Like, there is, there's one here? Okay. I've got 150 Zeta mats now and 94 Omega mats, which I'm trying to save some for the next round of Secrets and Shadows so I can determine which Zetas we need on Night Sisters to get to the end of that. And then, so that's the Zetas. Where's an Omega here? I guess I could go in here, do this. Click on some signal data, find, and go to here, click on Omegas. I got 71 Omegas, so I could do all, or Omicrons, whatever they are. I could do, there's too many. Zetas, Omegas, Omicrons, Datacrons, you know, Cron. So I've got 71, so I could do all three of Bane's Omicrons. I could do, I think he's got 2 Zetas, I believe, so I could get all that done. The gear will be a little more difficult. You can see here, I'm not going to be able to Relic 9 him immediately. I'm a little bit short on this gear. 3 out of 20 here, 13 out of 20 here. And the problem is that part 2 of the equation is I'm planning to unlock Profundity next week. I'm planning to do it on stream. It's an end of the month event. I don't know if you'll be here the 30th or 31st, but I'm planning to come out and stream the Profundity event, and I'm 3 gear pieces away from Radis, and I've got to get him to Relic 9. So I've got some challenges in front of me right now. Do I have any gear here? I don't have any. I feel like I just finished, did we just finish the raid, or am I still in the raid? I think I've got some raid currency where I can buy some of this stuff. Let's take a look. No, I can't get, oh, there it is. Okay, so I got 96.95. So here's my challenge. I can do this, but I want to make sure I've got it for Darth Bane, too. It's kind of this balancing act right now. If we look at the calendar, let me pull up my computer calendar. Monday is the 27th, and so that's going to leave. I'm going to unlock Darth Bane on Monday, and I'll do it here with you guys on stream. So I'll have him for next round of Grand Arena if I can get him to Relic. And then the 30th or 31st will be Thursday or Friday, and that will be Profundity event. So I'm saving this currency, because I'll probably have another raid complete by then. So I'm saving this currency to make sure I get Bane to Relic first, and then I got to get Radis to Relic second, but then once I Relic Radis, I got to get him to Relic 9. And so I've got some challenges built in there. We can actually grab, I might as well grab some of these because I'm going to need them. I'm going to have them next week, and I don't really want to spend the extra gear or whatever getting them. Let me see if I can get these droid, these arrow magnifiers here. Yes, we got those. So I'm going to need that additional raid currency to grab extra stuff here so that I can Relic 9 Radis. I don't think I'm going to be able to Relic 9 Darth Bane immediately. I hope to get him to probably Relic 5, and then I'll pull back a little bit. I'll invest everything in Radis, and then when I'm done with Radis, I'll pull back and go right back into Bane. And that's what we're looking at over the next week. I got a few more things to talk about here on the account, but before we do that, let's talk about the money. So the money was a challenge here. Since I unlocked Jar Jar, I had to go heavy on the money. I actually overspent my $100 weekly budget back there. You can see back on up at the top there, the last week of April, first week of May, I spent $268, which my weekly budget is $100, and we've set that and we maintain it. So when I go over, I got to pull back and not spend as much. Well, the week after was the Lightspeed bundle, so I couldn't not spend that week, so I spent that week. And then last week was the Obi-Wan bundle and the Conquest Pass Plus, which I needed to get to for my account. And then I pulled back a little bit and just did the Kyrotex, which I'm going to need a bunch of Kyrotex too to get both Bane and Radis. I'm working on that right now. I'll show you that in a second. And So my 37-week total, I've actually got under control now. I got about $75 to spend this week as I work toward two giant targets. Two giant targets. Darth Bane and Profundity is a significant elevation for this account any way that you cut it. It doesn't matter how you look at it. I'm going to be elevating this account with 2 additional teams to play out there in Grand Arena, and that's always the focus, is Grand Arena. What was I going to talk about? I was looking at Padawan Obi-Wan Conquest Pass, the Lightspeed bundles. I don't know what I was talking about. I know what I was going to look at was my Galactic Republic here, because that's going to be my next relic, and I need to do it quickly. After I get Radis to Relic 8, my next step is going to be Padme to Relic, because I got her Datacron here. I got a bunch of armor penetration on it. I got some offense on it. I've got the primary abilities on it. Whenever Galactic Republic ally with protection up assist, there's no enemies with protection disruption. I'm going to add protection disruption to the target enemies. While they have protection up, they're going to gain accuracy, counter chance, critical damage, and ignore taunt. And I got Padme's here. Just going nuts. So I need to Relic Padme and get her to at least Relic 5 so that I can work with my Galactic Republic team. I'm going to need to add a Zeta to Ahsoka here. So I'll probably be looking at Padme, General Kenobi, Commander Ahsoka. Oh, Doctor. Jedi Anakin and Ahsoka Tano on that team. That might be a defensive team for me. I don't know. We'll see we'll make some decisions with that. But with these data, so that's the order of events right now. Get Bane on Monday, probably Relic him to Relic 5. Then I got to finish up Radis to Relic 8, come out here, and I'll stream the Profundity event with you guys. Then I'll back out of that, and when I get done with that, I got to get into Padme. So I would imagine by the end of next week, I'll probably have spent my 9,000 crystals. These things will be blown, but I'll have 3 great teams for myself, and we'll be doing, this account has pushed forward to ridiculous amounts of activity in the last year. I am really curious. We are 37 weeks. We're 15 weeks away from a full year of $100 a week. And we are going to measure this in Galactic Legends, in new characters. If I hadn't done Jar Jar, I probably could have another Galactic Legend by now, but it is what it is. My next stop after I do Padme is going to be the Inquisitors, because we're pretty close to Reva right now. I'm only 60 shards away from Reva. With my guild, we're getting, I think, 25 each round of TB, so I'll be at 290. So 3 more rounds of TB. I think we're doing the next one, and then when Lightspeed comes around, Lightspeed Geo comes around again, we're going to go back and do Cam. So I think I'm 3 months away from Reva, but I need to get these guys up and running, get Grand Inquisitor, so that I can put Reva to use when I get her. So it'll be Inquisitors, and then we're doing Jabba. We've got Jabba fully farmed here. We got all the characters ready to go, and that's where we're gonna go. And of course, in between, we'll get another set of Lightspeed bundles. So we'll have to see what we do there. Then I got to start thinking about. I really need to start thinking about more Galactic Legends on the account, like Jedi Master Kenobi. I think would be someone that would be right around the corner for me. I think that would be a great fit. Because I've already done Jedi Master Luke and Leia, Profundity. I will have completed my 5-way farming path. And I've got Rey and Kylo, and I've completed Jedi Master Luke, Profundity, Leia, Executor, and Jabba. So I'll get those guys complete. So then I'll be looking at Lord Vader, Sith Eternal. Did I say Lord Vader? Whatever. Lord Vader, Sith Eternal, and Jedi Master Kenobi, who I think Jedi Master Kenobi will be at the top of that list by the end of the year. I really believe by the end of the year, we're going to have at least 6 Galactic Legends, if not 7, and we'll see what comes in. And I've got Wat Tambor done, is what I was looking at there. Plus, I got a lot of these guys, relicked up with the Lightspeed bundles. We're going to have another 1, 2, 3 sets of Lightspeed bundles before we get to the end of the year. One of those will probably be a repeat of all the Lightspeed bundles we've had so far, but we'll see where that leads us. I'm farming my Bad Batch. I'm farming Range Trooper. Range Trooper is geared toward getting me through the assault battles. Bad Batch are geared toward making my Marauder work, so maybe Lord Vader will be right behind that. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm also, by the way, this actually matters. I'm farming for Leviathan, so I've got Fury Class Interceptor here at 230 out of 330 shards. So that, if I'm looking at 40 each round of Conquest, so I'll get 40 more shards here on Monday. Monday, yeah, Monday. So that'd be 270, then 40 more. So I'm 3 months away from a bunch of Conquest tunes. You can see here 40, that'd be 300. Yeah, I'm 2 months away from Darth Malgus. I don't even have the Sith Empire yet. I got to get them up and running. If I look at my characters, I am, look at my Sith Empire here. Yeah, I need to get these guys. I need to do these events. So that'll be an event they'll be doing something. I don't know. I got to squeeze this in somehow. I'm not going to have any Zetas for this stuff. I know they're giving us Zeta farming, but I'm not going to have any Zetas for this stuff. So I got to squeeze in the Sith Empire. And then, okay, so as far as all of the other Proving Grounds or Conquest characters, if we look at Maul here, I'm 2 months away from Maul. Maybe less, if I can get some shards of him in there, in the whatever the store. I mean, I don't know why I'd want to rush to Maul, although I might. I got some Mandos up here. I really could probably do Imperial Super Command on Gar Sax in the Gear 12 right now. That would probably be a pretty good move, but I want to be careful about spending gear, because you go to Gear 12 and all of a sudden I don't have the gear for Darth Bane, and then I got to go find it, and not yet. So I got to be a little bit cautious. Every time I spend gear on this account, I got to be careful, because I might be wading into the gear for some character that's right around the corner for me. So Leviathan's around the corner, Maul's around the, I mean, even like, even Boba Fett's sign of Django, yeah, 260 out of 330, so I'm 2 months away from that. And then I got to look at, well, I still invest in the Conquest Plus Pass, but I'm going to be getting all the Conquest characters going forward. And I'd assume our next Conquest character will be a ship to go with the next capital ship. We will see. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be unlocking. I'll have all these Conquest characters done. Oh, the other one is Ben. Ben Swolo. Where is he? So Ben Solo is at 260. That's 2 months away. Terran Malicos is more than 2 months away. But I don't have any Ufus up yet, and that's a little bit farther away for me. Although in 3v3, once I get my Inquisitors, I'll need... There's so much I can work on, and so much I have to keep myself focused. Focus is the important thing on this roster, to make sure I'm working on exactly what I need to be working on at that moment. And right now, in this moment, that thing is Darth Bane. Darth Bane on Monday. And we're going to be here streaming Grand Arena on Monday, so I'll make it so that I can unlock Darth Bane and we can get him activated on stream. So I'll time out my Grand Arena stream on Monday. So tune in on Monday for that. And then Darth Bane and then Profundity. These are the focuses right now. Then we will be shifting our focus over to Padme. So stay focused, people. Dial in. Do what you're doing and don't get wandered off, because the minute you wander off and Relic of Azori Bliss, it costs you Darth Bane, and that's not a good trade-off. The minute you go off and take your take Gar Saxon, where were you here? The Empire. Probably easier seeing the Mandos. The minute I take Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando, which I'd love to have at Gear 12, they can do some really cool things at Gear 12. The minute I do that, I sacrifice a bunch of gear that I needed for Darth Bane to get him, or anybody else along the way. So you got to be careful. You got to stay focused. You know, keep your eye on the prize, and the prize changes from week to week on this account. Exciting stuff happening. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll be doing lots more exciting stuff on this account. We'll see where we stand after a year and 15 weeks or so. It's going to be pretty cool. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nuke's too good.